Ancient ruins and cryptic symbols spark our imaginations, hinting at secret societies and mysteries that shaped history. Join me as we unlock the chambers of the past and explore the enduring allure of secret societies and ancient mysteries. Throughout history, some sought answers in secret societies, drawn by the promise of hidden wisdom and transformation. To understand their impact, we must journey back to the cradle of civilization, where the seeds of mystery were first sown. In ancient Egypt, Greece and Mesopotamia, mystery schools guarded sacred knowledge through rigorous trials and secret rituals. These traditions laid the foundation for centuries of secret societies and esoteric wisdom. The Egyptian mystery schools, shrouded in secrecy, offered initiates a path to enlightenment through trials and teachings of Ma'at, truth and cosmic harmony. Only the worthy could access their profound wisdom. Okay, so next up, Greece. In ancient Greece, secret societies flourished, with the Eleusinian mysteries standing out as the most famous and influential. These mysteries, believed to have originated over 3,000 years ago in the town of Eleusis, were dedicated to Demeter and Persephone, goddesses of the harvest and the underworld. The rituals were shrouded in secrecy, but we know they involved dramatic reenactments of the myth of Persephone's descent into the underworld and her return, symbolizing the cycle of life, death, and rebirth. Initiates, including famous figures like Plato and Cicero, underwent purification, fasted, and participated in night-long ceremonies. The promise? A profound transformation and the hope of a blessed afterlife, an idea that comforted many from humble farmers to powerful statesmen. The influence of these secret schools rippled through history, inspiring later philosophical movements and even early Christian rituals. One story tells of a young initiate who, after the ceremony, claimed he no longer feared death, convinced he had glimpsed the mysteries of existence itself. The Eleusinian mysteries remind us that for the Greeks, secret societies weren't just about hidden knowledge, they were about transformation, hope, and the eternal quest for meaning. In Sumer, priesthoods held esoteric knowledge of the cosmos, influencing later civilizations. Their legacy shaped the mystical traditions that followed. Across cultures, initiates faced trials, fasting, symbolic death and rebirth to earn hidden knowledge. These experiences forged deep bonds and lasting transformation. Ancient mystery schools inspired later secret societies, their wisdom echoing through history's shadows. The quest for meaning and enlightenment endured, adapting to new eras. After Rome's fall, clandestine groups preserved ancient wisdom, blending traditions in secrecy. These seeds would blossom into new esoteric orders. The Renaissance revived hidden knowledge. Alchemy and Kabbalah offered spiritual transformation and insight. Their influence shaped art, philosophy, and the pursuit of enlightenment. The rise of Rosicrucians and Freemasons marked a turning point, blending ancient wisdom with new ideals. These societies offered belonging, secrecy, and a path to self-improvement. Freemasonry, rooted in symbolism and ritual, united men in pursuit of moral growth and knowledge. Its legacy endures, sparking curiosity and debate to this day. While Freemasons built their reputation on tangible structures and earthly brotherhood, the Rosicrucians embraced a more mystical and elusive path. Emerging in the early 17th century, they captivated Europe with their enigmatic manifestos, promising spiritual alchemy and a reformation of knowledge. Imagine a time when Europe was on the cusp of scientific revolution, yet still enchanted by the allure of ancient wisdom and occult secrets. Their founding myth, centered around the legendary Christian Rosicrucians, spoke of a secret brotherhood who had rediscovered ancient wisdom during their travels to the East. Their teachings blended Christian mysticism, Hermetic philosophy, and alchemical symbolism, promising initiates the ability to heal the sick, achieve spiritual enlightenment, and even unlock the secrets of immortality. The Rosicrucians, unlike the Freemasons, didn't establish physical lodges or engage in public displays. Their existence was more ephemeral, their influence felt through their writings and the whispers of their supposed activities. Some scholars debate whether they were ever a formal organization or merely a product of imaginative literature. Regardless of their true nature, the Rosicrucian movement captured the imagination of intellectuals and seekers across Europe. Their emphasis on spiritual transformation, combined with their veiled references to ancient mysteries and occult knowledge, made them both alluring and controversial. Their influence can be seen in the art, literature, and esoteric thought of the 17th century. Their symbols and ideas woven into the fabric of the era's fascination with mysticism and the pursuit of hidden knowledge. No name in the annals of secret societies evokes as much intrigue, fear, and wild speculation as the Illuminati. Founded in Bavaria in 1776 by Adam Weishaupt, a professor of law, the order's goals were far from mystical. They sought to combat superstition, religious influence over public life, and the abuse of state power. Imagine for a moment a time when Enlightenment ideals clashed with entrenched authority and whispers of rebellion echoed through the halls of power. The Illuminati in their early years operated much like other fraternal orders with rituals, degrees of initiation, and a hierarchical structure. They attracted freethinkers, intellectuals, and influential figures who shared their vision of a more enlightened and just society. However, their secrecy and their critiques of the church and the monarchy quickly drew suspicion and opposition. Within a decade of their founding, the Bavarian government, fearing their growing influence and subversive ideas, banned the Illuminati and other secret societies. Weishaupt was forced into hiding, and the order, at least in its original form, ceased to exist. But the legend of the Illuminati, far from fading, took on a life of its own. They became the scapegoat for revolutions, social unrest, and any perceived threat to the established order. Conspiracy theories flourished, linking them to everything from the French Revolution to the assassination of John F. Kennedy. To this day, the Illuminati remain a symbol of shadowy power and hidden agendas, their name synonymous with conspiracies that captivate and unsettle in equal measure. The rise of these secret societies, each with their unique blend of ritual, symbolism, and aspirations, coincided with a period of profound social, political, and intellectual upheaval. The old order was crumbling, challenged by new ideas, revolutionary fervor, and a growing desire for individual liberty. In this climate of uncertainty and change, secret societies became both alluring and threatening, symbols of both progress and subversion. For some, these groups offered a haven from the storms of change, a place to find like-minded individuals and explore forbidden knowledge. Their rituals and symbols provided a sense of order and meaning in a world seemingly spinning out of control. The allure of belonging to a select group privy to secrets hidden from the masses proved irresistible to many. However, their very secrecy, intended to protect their rituals and foster a sense of brotherhood, also bred suspicion and fear. The unknown has always held a certain power to both fascinate and terrify. Rumors spread like wildfire, fueled by a potent mix of genuine concern and deliberate disinformation campaigns. Were these groups truly dedicated to enlightenment and progress, or were they plotting the downfall of governments and the erosion of traditional values? The lines between fact and fiction blurred, and secret societies became easy scapegoats for any unexplained event or societal ill. This fear of the unknown, of unseen forces manipulating events from the shadows, resonated deeply with the anxieties of the time, shaping public perception and influencing the course of history. Centuries have passed since the founding of these influential secret societies, yet their allure remains as strong as ever. Books, movies, and conspiracy theories continue to explore their hidden agendas, their influence on world events, and their supposed connections to ancient mysteries and occult practices. But what is it about these groups that continues to captivate our imaginations? Perhaps it's the human fascination with the unknown, the irresistible pull of secrets whispered in the shadows. We are hardwired to seek patterns, to connect the dots, to find meaning in the seemingly random chaos of the world. Secret societies, with their veiled rituals, cryptic symbols, and whispered histories, offer fertile ground for speculation and intrigue. Or maybe it's the allure of belonging to something larger than ourselves, of tapping into a hidden lineage of knowledge and power that stretches back through centuries. In a world often defined by individualism and fleeting connections, the idea of a brotherhood bound by ancient oaths and shared secrets holds a certain romantic appeal. Whatever the reason, the enduring fascination with secret societies reflects a deeper truth about the human experience, our innate desire to understand the forces that shape our world, both seen and unseen. It's a testament to the power of mystery, the enduring allure of the unknown, and our relentless pursuit of answers to life's biggest questions. Our journey now leads us to the School of the Prophets, an ancient tradition in Israel focused not on secret knowledge but on divine inspiration and spiritual growth. Unlike mystery schools of Egypt or Greece, this school welcomed those chosen by God regardless of background. It was about hearing God's voice and having the courage to share it with the world, a path of service, sacrifice, and unwavering faith. The School of the Prophets, unlike many secret societies, didn't rely on elaborate hierarchies, oaths of secrecy, or esoteric knowledge. Their focus was on developing spiritual sensitivity, ethical conduct, and the ability to receive and interpret divine revelation. Their curriculum, if we can call it that, was less about intellectual pursuits and more about cultivating a lifestyle of prayer, meditation, and communal living. Imagine a simple life centered around communal meals, shared prayers, and the study of sacred texts. Within these communities, aspiring prophets honed their skills, not through memorization or intellectual debate, but through direct experience, guided by older, more experienced prophets who served as mentors and spiritual guides. Music played a central role in their gatherings, not as entertainment, but as a way to open their hearts and minds to divine inspiration. The Psalms, those ancient Hebrew poems filled with lament, praise, and longing for God, were not just recited, they were sung, chanted, and experienced as a form of prayer and spiritual communion. The School of the Prophets wasn't just about individual spiritual development. It was about fostering a sense of community, of shared purpose, and of mutual support in the face of challenging times. Prophets were often called upon to deliver difficult messages, to challenge the status quo, and to speak truth to those in power. The bonds forged in these communities provided them with the strength and resilience to face opposition and fulfill their divine mandate. While the School of the Prophets, as a formal institution, faded into history, its legacy lived on. Its influence rippling through time, inspiring religious movements and spiritual seekers across cultures and faiths. The prophetic tradition, with its emphasis on ethical conduct, social justice, and direct communication with the divine, continues to resonate with those who seek a more authentic and meaningful connection with the sacred. Think of the early Christian communities inspired by the teachings of Jesus, who they saw as the fulfillment of ancient prophecies. Their gatherings, often held in secret for fear of persecution, echoed the communal spirit and spiritual fervor of the School of the Prophets. They too were called to be a light in the world, to challenge injustice, and to spread a message of love, forgiveness, and radical transformation. Throughout history, individuals and movements have emerged, claiming the mantle of prophecy, drawing inspiration from the courage and conviction of those ancient seers. From the desert mystics to the social justice advocates, the prophetic impulse continues to challenge the status quo, to comfort the afflicted, and to afflict the comfortable. The School of the Prophets may be shrouded in the mists of time, its teachings passed down through fragmented texts and oral traditions. But its essence, the call to listen deeply, to speak truth to power, and to live a life of service and spiritual integrity, remains as relevant as ever in a world hungry for meaning, justice, and authentic connection with the divine. From the hieroglyphs etched on Egyptian tombs to secret handshakes in shadowy halls, humanity has always used secrecy to protect knowledge and tradition. Secrets shared only with the worthy gave rise to codes, symbols, and rituals throughout history. Ancient scrolls, cryptic symbols, and whispered words unlocked hidden worlds. Knowledge was power, fiercely guarded by priests and initiates. Deciphering a code became a badge of belonging, a way to separate the initiated from the outside world. Symbols have shaped the language of secrecy for millennia, from ancient carvings to the all-seeing eye on the dollar bill. The Egyptians used hieroglyphs and symbols like the ankh and scarab to express beliefs about life, death, and transformation. Greek mystery schools used the labyrinth and thyrsus to represent spiritual journeys and ecstatic rites. Many ancient symbols endure today, their meanings evolving, but their power undiminished, resonating across cultures and time. While symbols provide, a visual language for hidden knowledge, rituals offer a way to experience those mysteries directly. From the elaborate ceremonies of ancient mystery schools to the more understated rituals of modern-day societies, these symbolic actions have served as powerful tools for transformation, initiation, and the creation of shared bonds. Imagine, if you will, the torchlit processions of initiates at Eleusis, their steps echoing through the ancient Greek countryside as they journeyed towards the mysteries of Demeter and Persephone. Or picture a candidate for Masonic initiation, blindfolded and stripped of all worldly possessions as he embarks on a symbolic journey of death and rebirth. These rituals, often shrouded in secrecy and infused with symbolism, were designed to create a break from the mundane, to transport participants to a realm of heightened awareness and spiritual significance. They often involved symbolic trials, oaths of secrecy, and dramatic enactments of death and rebirth, mirroring the transformative experiences sought by initiates. The power of ritual lies not just in its symbolism, but also in its ability to create a shared experience, a sense of community and purpose among those who participate. The act of performing a ritual together, of moving in unison, of reciting ancient words, creates a powerful bond, a sense of belonging to something larger than oneself. It's this transformative power of ritual, its ability to forge connections and shape individual and collective identities, that continues to resonate with us today. As we've journeyed through the world of secret societies and ancient mystery schools, we've encountered a recurring theme: the enduring allure of the unknown. From the cryptic symbols carved on ancient temples to the whispered rumors of hidden agendas and clandestine meetings, the human fascination with secrets seems to be woven into the very fabric of our being. Why are we so drawn to these mysteries? Perhaps it's the thrill of the chase, the intellectual challenge of deciphering codes and piecing together fragments of hidden knowledge. Our minds are wired to seek patterns, to connect the dots, and the very act of uncovering a secret, of shedding light on something previously hidden, can be deeply satisfying. Or maybe it's the allure of belonging, of being part of something larger than ourselves. Secret societies, with their rituals, symbols, and shared histories, offer a sense of community, a lineage of knowledge and tradition that stretches back through time. In a world often defined by individualism and fleeting connections, this promise of belonging, of being part of something ancient and enduring, can be incredibly appealing. Whatever the reason, the enduring fascination with secret societies and ancient mysteries speaks to a deeper truth about the human experience. Our innate desire to understand the forces that shape our world, both seen and unseen. It's a testament to the power of mystery, the enduring allure of the unknown, and our relentless pursuit of answers to life's biggest questions. And so we continue to seek, to explore, and to wonder, drawn ever onward by the whispers of secrets yet to be revealed. We've wandered through the shadows of ancient temples and secret gatherings, drawn by the allure of hidden knowledge, From Egyptian sands to European streets, seekers and mystics have chased secrets shrouded in symbols and ritual. Why do these mysteries captivate us? Perhaps it's our desire to connect the dots, to find meaning in chaos. Secret societies, with their symbols and rituals, offer a sense of belonging and purpose, linking us to a lineage of seekers through time. The true value in exploring secret societies and ancient mysteries lies not in their hidden agendas, but in what they reveal about ourselves. These groups serve as mirrors, reflecting our hopes, fears, and the timeless human desire to seek knowledge and meaning. We may no longer gather in torchlit temples, but we still seek community, symbols of mystery, and experiences that connect us to something greater. The search for truth is rarely straightforward, yet it is this journey and the questions we ask that inspire and unite us.